Lexie Coach, congrats on the W.
Thank you.
If you could give props to a certain player or place throughout the game, who would it be and why?
I mean, honestly, I would say, we have some injuries, so everyone's kind of stepped up and kind of owned that and owned that moment. I mean, we're roses and we're taking everything that's given, like photosynthesis, and trying to create some really good things out of that. So yeah, I would say just everyone. Chelsea played great. She's holding it down as always. Angel, I mean, sets the tone. She's rebounding, pushing the ball, facilitating, 5 assists. I mean, she's doing a little bit of everything. Ariel and Sykes came in and did really good things. So, I mean, I'd give flowers to everyone.
Nice.
We'll go here just to bring down the front.
I like the Stanford education shout out, Lexie.
Thank you.
I guess just for both of you, I mean, 5-game win streak now. What is it that like you see has been a turning point for you, or just what is coming together at this point?
I think it's just a matter of staying the course. Obviously, early on we dropped a couple games, but I think I've mentioned this before. Sometimes it's your journey where things come into place right away, but other times you got to work a little harder for that. And they've taken on that challenge, that they've just been relentless in their effort and their pursuit to, success overall. So I would say it's the mentality that they play with, where they stay hungry no matter what. And I have high expectations of them. They have high expectations of themselves, and they just continue to find ways to essentially like rise to the occasion.
I would just say, starting off this season 1-4 was not where we wanted to be. And I think in the locker room, we just are coming together and really gelling on the court. And just all the competitiveness in all of us, I think, is really coming through each game. And we step out every night wanting to win, knowing we can win, and leaving it all on the court. So I'm proud of us for that.
Well, honest.
Hi, Alanis with the AP. Coach, I'm curious for you, after the game, Angel said we played with a chip on our shoulder, and I'm curious, with an 8-week season, how have you balanced competitiveness with chemistry building, with the mental side of things, with the conditioning, all these different aspects that you kind of had to build together in this short period of time?
I think it's just by, I talked to them in the locker room today, just in terms of like new levels bring new devils. And so you just kind of, now that we've played well and we're on a 4-game win streak prior to this game, with that comes new challenges that you have to embrace. Now you're the team to beat. And so with that comes, you have to have the ability to still be hungry and create some type of competitive edge despite, being on top or being hot. So just challenging them to avoid complacency, not be complacent. And like, yes, it was nice to go on it's nice to go on a 5-game win streak. But at the end of the day, you step back up to the plate and it's a new game. So it's just a mentality that, that I try to, use to motivate them and to encourage them. They're all very competitive. So it's not hard. You got to tell them one thing, and next thing you know, they're fired up to go out and play. So sometimes it's telling them, we missed the last 10 shots. Somebody hit a shot. And some other times it's Sabrina scored. She's at 5 for 10 right now. Who's going to go out there and guard her? So just trying to find ways to keep that competitive energy despite finding success.
And can I add, Nola's done just a really good job of setting the tone for us. She comes in every practice prepared. She comes in every locker room pregame prepared. And so she kind of puts that chip on our shoulder for us so that we can go out there and play like we need to. So it definitely starts with her.
Thank you, Lex.
Go to Safed.
Hi, Lexie. You stole, well, you answered the question I was going to ask about being coached by Nola. But, for an aspiring head coach like her, just what are some things that you're seeing that she's taking this opportunity as best as she can for you guys as players?
Yeah, I mean, I think, she came into this league with a chip on her shoulder, never being a head coach before. And I think feeling like there were things to prove. And I think she's done that with stride. I mean, that comes with a lot of expectation, a lot of pressure. And she comes in every day and she works. And you can tell she loves the game. She loves us as her players. So we feel that and we feed off of that. And it's definitely just, it's awesome to be able to play with a coach that truly believes in you and wants the best for you.
I just have one more. Lexie, the WNBA commissioner was here watching the games tonight. Just having the support of the commissioner for the league and what you guys are doing here.
it's huge. This league is meant to be an aid to the WNBA, and they're supposed to, live in cohesion. So we're just really thankful for the support we've gotten from the WNBA and excited about how that league's going to expand, how this league's going to expand, how the game of women's basketball is going to expand. So we're just really grateful for every league kind of coming together and working together to push the game forward.
Hi, for both of you, what strikes you most about Angel's work ethic and approach to the game?
Wow. She is just a dog. Like she just works. She's relentless. So I would say just it's the mentality that also she backs up by her effort. Like she just refuses to be denied. She refuses to be stopped. If she needs to work, like if there's any weakness, she's gonna focus in on that. So like 3-point shot, for example, she hit one tonight, right? She shoots those every day. We work on that every day in practice. She comes in early. She stays late. She's just so passionate, and I would say it rubs off on everybody else. Her just passion for the game and her passion for excellence almost.
I would say her competitiveness is just so evident. It's obvious in practice. We do shooting competition. She's the loudest one in the gym. She's getting in your face if she wins. I mean, like you hear her and you feel her. And I think as a teammate, that's awesome. And it's great to have her on your side. And you see that come out in the game. She's hyping everybody on the team up. You miss a shot, she's there for you. So I think that just really has stuck out to me.
Hey, Lexie. As one of the handful of players here who's had both the Unrivaled and the Athletes Unlimited experience, the last few years of growth for just stateside hoops in the offseason, it's been a brand new thing from the W. So what have you kind of learned having had both those experiences, especially now as both these leagues are pushing the player development so much?
I'm a huge fan of both leagues, and I'm tuned in to Athletes Unlimited happening right now in Nashville. So it's just awesome that there's opportunity for people to stay in the States and get better and work on their game instead of having to leave and go for 5 months overseas and be away from their family and friends. So the opportunity here is amazing. And it's great that they have player development coaches at Athletes Unlimited, our coaching staff, our player development led. So there's people here to help us get better as we head into the WNBA season. And I think that's all we can ask for as a player.
Last one or two here.
Hey, I have a question for both or either of you. As was mentioned, Commissioner Engelbert is here tonight. I was wondering what you feel the W can take from Unrivaled in terms of the way they do things here.
I think just the amenities and the facilities that are provided for every single person here. Top to bottom, everyone's given exactly what they need to be the best basketball player they can be. And I think across the league, that's all we can hope for as a basketball player, is to be given the facilities and the resources we can to perform our best and do the best we can at our job. So I think that's definitely the thing that we're seeing happen at Unrivaled, and hopefully can transition into the WNBA.